All right, here's your reading. I'm going to start off with an oracle card, and I'll pull more later just to get some energy flowing. But I'm going to do the tarot first. Okay, so let me just get this out of the way here. Do. Do everything right here, right now. So, will you be using this? Yes, we will. Aquarian Tarot. Oh, did I show you? Lightworkers Oracle. So, move this over here a little bit. Okay, so let's get into the message from the Lightworker Oracle deck. What's the most important message that this beautiful soul needs to know from the benevolent ones? We're speaking through this deck now. Those two cards, Key of Light and Sixth Ray of Devotion. So let's see if those come out. They want here. Let me angle this a little bit so you can see the shuffling. Let me scooch on up here too. Okay. I already got two right here. Oh my gosh. Wow. That right off the bat, oh my goodness. Oh, Earth Angel, are you a rainbow bridge? Heart-centered Christ consciousness. Working with the white fire. 18. Okay, that's 9 plus 9. Beautiful. Two completions coming together. Forming one, yeah, because it reduces to 9. So this very much oneness energy. Completion, oneness. Integration, coalescence, ascension. The rainbow bridge. Oh, really? And this one is 15. 5 plus 5 plus 5. Very much Archangel Gabriel. The number of grace. 555. So, and this reduces to 6, which is also, so 15 is very much Archangel Gabriel, because the 6 is the 6-petaled lotus, which represents the sacral, the Swadhisthana, the sacral chakra, which is associated with Archangel Gabriel. So, and he really assists us in anchoring this divine white fire into form, into the earth. So this represents earth. So, this is what we're doing as a rainbow bridge, okay? We anchor in that truth, that light, that love. Okay, we live that life. And that's how we show others the way, by living it, being it. Okay, so let's read these cards. Oh, wow, I like it. Let me just see, did I look what was on the... Oh, look at, so Initiation by Fire was on the top. Okay, this just came out for the Divine Masculine. So when those two shot out, well, I wouldn't say shot out. I can't, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration. I've had almost a whole cup of coffee. And this is 22. So if you, yeah, it was specifically for the divine masculine. So, moon, full blue sap moon reading. Okay, so you might want to check that out. Excuse me. And then on the bottom, family of light. Oh, beautiful. Oh, is that 17? Oh my gosh. And that's card number 17. Okay, so we 22 and 17. 17 has been big coming up for me lately. Okay, so there you are. Okay. The initiate being given all your wisdom, your rainbow wisdom. Okay. You're about to birth into that. Okay. And then you anchor it into the ground. So a lot of the divine masculine, they're coming into this awareness that they are this bridge, bridging the gap between New Age and Christianity, between heaven and earth, between masculine and feminine, between fire and water. Okay, so, but we have earth here, very much. She's wearing red. She's almost fully naked. She's got the high vibe lotus. Okay, the sky is that red and blue, which is going to turn purple and crack. Mom's going to be back. That's that sky I'm talking about. See all the red and blue mixed together? And some of it's turning purple? Yeah. And then it turns white. And everything's going to be white and pure. White pyramids, white sky, white ground, white... Yeah, gypsum ground, beautiful. Anchoring that into, see the root system? That's what's alive at night. The computer of the earth. Okay, that's why that's such a good time to meditate and anchor all the light that you take in during the day. Anchor it into the earth, integrate it into, okay, your trinity, okay. Very much feminine energy, because it's earth or, okay, any downward. So downward is the water, which would be the pure, and then the A, okay, it's like the building underground. So getting in tune with that feminine energy, because the right brain, the feminine energy, is what anchors that into the earth. So men and women both do this, but they have to get in tune with mother, the undulating, the under, the undulating, the under, okay, the wings, the lungs, the undulate, that computer of the earth that is going doo, 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 at night when everyone's sleeping, okay, she's tuning all the frequencies and integrating all the information, all the light codes from the day that it's been absorbed through the leaves, and it integrates into the computer of the root system at night. That's when the water is absorbed. That's where, when growing takes place, a lot of action is happening behind the scenes. So you're doing this in your astral travels and dream time. Okay, you and your twin working together doing this, okay? And that's the Ark of the Covenant. So, and then we have Family of Light, 17 on the bottom. I mean, and 22, Initiate by Fire. Those numbers and those cards just right there. Hello. Yeah. Quite incredible. I mean, do we even need to read these? Oh, I opened right up to 33. What does that say? Master Healing. On page 101. Class number 33, Master Healing 101. Yes, indeed. So 15 and 18 up here a little bit. Okay. So 18. You know what? Maybe let's do the oracle portion first, because these are a little bit longer, and I'll go grab a couple other decks. We'll see how long we get into. Oh, we're only into it 3 minutes. See, I already feel like I've been going on for like 20 minutes. That's so funny, because we're like 3 minutes into it or whatever. Okay, so Rainbow Bridge first. Ascension, the Rainbow Bridge. Here, you know what? I'm going to turn on the light, actually, because my eyes... Do a little sip of my coffee here, too. Sorry about that. Sorry for kicking the table and jiggling ya. Don't get seasick, anybody, please. Please, please, you have the keys. The light keys and codes. You have been growing spiritually, and your... Okay, this is all in italics, so it's always hard to... Can't they do it in Old English? It's so much easier to... Ancient German? No. You have been growing spiritually, and your consciousness is expanding. It is transforming your experiences of the natural world from something you must control or conquer into a living expression of the radiant divine. So I'm saying the natural world. So this came out with the Rainbow Bridge, and I'm reading the Rainbow Bridge card right now. So this is what we're doing as a Rainbow Bridge. We're anchoring spirit into form. The the white fire, okay, the potentiality, into the black fire, the form. So what exists as the static or stasis, spirit information, okay, spirit intel, okay, and we're manifested into form through writing it, through speaking it, all these different ways, okay, transmuting stuff through our body, okay. Our body is our tool. Everything, our throat, our everything, okay. Our skin, our throat chakra, all this that we're doing, we're anchoring this, and this is how we're assisting others by showing them how it's done, and then they do it. Okay, where'd I go? Okay, Radiant Divine, as your appreciation and love for the natural world becomes more unconditional, so too does the light that can flow into your aura, chakras, and physical body. And I was getting that from, this one is Rainbow Aurora. Okay, Lady Grace, Archangel Uriel, Ariel's, Archangel Ariel's Archaea, feminine complement, Rainbow Aurora. So I very much got a rainbow aura, okay, from that. And and they've already mentioned the natural world twice. This is very much earth, grounding, okay. That's what Mary, Mother, the magnetic, draws the light into her and manifests the light of the masculine into form, okay? So she expresses it differently, okay? She brings it into the womb, okay? Brings the light into the womb, either the eye, the womb, either way, okay? I guess the ear would be even a sort of a womb. Okay, an echo chamber. These italics, I swear. So aura, chakras, and physical body. As you physically expand, you may need more rest, healing, and meditation than usual to integrate the increasing degree of light and the consciousness it awakens within you. Yes. Like in the morning, I've been just feeling good and rested in my body. If I feel that, I just lay in bed, let myself fall back asleep if I'm whatever. Just allow yourself to have that. Allow yourself to just rest, okay? It's very important, and especially the masculine energy. And this is women and men are integrating this divine masculine energy now. Okay, so it's like, boom, the feminine and then the masculine are right behind. So it's like, but inside a man and a woman, okay, we're both doing this. It's just the female body holds more of the feminine energy, okay, and they have to be a little bit more alert, a little bit more ahead of the game. That sixth sense has to be more that spiritual connection, because they need that information ahead of time, because I've explained this before, because of the physical size and strength of women compared to men. So it's not that women are better, the right brain leads the way, okay, and women just usually hold more of that feminine energy Okay, so they're the ones who like guide the family. Okay, they get up early. They make sure that so they have they know everything that's going on. They have to. So men are integrating more of this feminine energy as well, really grounding it, okay, into the earth, manifesting from it. This is how we manifest, bringing spirit into form with the balanced masculine feminine energy. Okay, it creates that triangulation with God. Now we have manifestation. The rainbow bridge is a term for the channel of light that moves through your chakras. Hold on, let me plug in here. Okay, so the rainbow bridge is a term for the channel of light that moves through your chakras system and along your spine. Are we charging? Okay. Allowing spirit to enter your body and stimulate the development of your soul. This bridge comes to life as your consciousness is raised. It draws in higher energies that nourish and awaken your body, mind, and soul through your chakra system. Yes, and especially this one of the heart, the hearth, the earth, the birth, the dirt, the burn, the bear, okay? So this is what it's all about, the heart. That's where we're centered, balanced, masculine, feminine. This is where we manifest from, the highest intention, purest vibration, okay? Anchoring it into the earth, bringing spirit into form. Earth, heart, okay? So we have to be in our heart. We got to be always be, okay, on that emerald ray, so we can be a rainbow dancer and go back and forth very easily, but we need to stay centered on the emerald ray, okay? The emerald ray of the heart. So, and that's the frequency of the earth. So when we're in our heart, we're harmonizing with the earth. Okay, now we're participating in that harmonic flow that allows for abundance to come to you and manifestations to now be a part of your reality, okay? From spirit into form. So from spirit reality to 3D reality, from 5D to 3D, however you want to say it. Excuse me. This bridge comes to life as a, okay, now we read that. Okay, chakra system. As your chakras become stimulated by the increasing influx of spiritual light, a clearing process begins which supports the consequent expansion of your consciousness. This clearing is like a spiritual detoxification. Yes. Whew. Feels good. It clears blocks from your mind, emotional body, and physical body, as well as from your soul, such as unresolved past life issues. Yeah, because the spirit is clean and pure, holds the pure divine template, divine feminine, masculine template. The soul, the reincarnated soul, the lesson learner, all the, okay, so the observer is the spirit, the pure thing that can just observe all these lives, okay, that's unaffected. The soul is the thing that gets damaged, that expresses all the ups and downs, the texture, the, okay. The spirit's always centered, balanced, pure. So yeah, I always like to distinguish between the spirit and the soul, and I like how they pretty much did that right here too, so. Okay, this clearing is like a spiritual detoxification, past life issues. Okay, as these blocks are broken down and processed, emotional trauma stored in your organs and nervous system can be released, and your energy field becomes more spacious. This creates room for an increase of spiritual light. As a result, you feel clearer about who you are and why you are here. And others see more clearly when they are in your field. Ah, interesting. You become more powerful. So when others see more clearly when they're in your field. See, when we hold a higher vibration, when we're the highest vibration in any given situation, what happens is now we have the power of, instead of being influenced, because when we're in a low vibration, we're getting influence, okay, because we're so open, okay, because it's the ungulating is so okay. When you're high vibration, there's no room for anything to penetrate because you're constantly you're high vibing. But that's actually a really calming thing. So it's interesting how, okay, so now you have the power of influence because you're deflecting everything, okay? So that's where we want to be. We want to have influence, not be influenced. And the way we influence is just by being this rainbow bridge, okay, heart-centered, bringing spirit into form, just doing our job, bringing spirit into form. It's fun. Okay, so your energy field continues to clear itself, attracting more spiritual light, becoming more visible beyond physical limits. Others can be supported by your light, even if they cannot see your physical body. You are growing as a light worker and helping humanity in increasing ways, whilst enjoying your own spiritual growth. Yeah, it's fun. We need to remember to have fun. Okay. When we feel good and we're in a good mood and we have good energy, okay, enjoy that. Make the most of it. All right, so you are opening to new consciousness now. With this comes new insight, awareness, and an awakening or deepening of your soul. Your soul talents such as healing, clairvoyance, channeling, or telepathy. And remember, when I opened this, I opened right up to, was it 33, Master Healing on page 101. So it was like, okay. Your channels are being cleared and activated. Rest, open up, and allow. Be patient and trust in the process. We gotta make t-shirts, right? If emotional content arises and you are concerned you might be falling back into old habits, do not, getting triggered. But see, getting triggered, you're gonna have the same emotional feeling uprise, okay, but you're gonna react differently. It's not that the thing that you don't get triggered anymore, or that you don't feel anger or impatient or whatever anymore. It's just we react differently. We can take a breather, let it process up into the higher regions of the brain, past the amygdala, the emotional centers. We use the emotions as a key to guide where this information needs to go in the brain. Let it go there. Allow, be open, don't block the flow. Then we know what to do with it. Once that information processes up into the more intellectual regions of the brain. Not that it's any better. It's just the emotional center is there. It goes through the the amygdala first for a reason. Because we're emotional beings, okay? We're energy in motion. So we have to have an emotional response to have any movement, get anything done. Okay, and that's the water. That's the feminine. Yeah, beep, beep, beep. That was 3 too, so hello. So, yes. Rest, open up, and allow. Be patient and trust in your process. Yeah, it says your process. Because everyone's is different timing, different scenarios. Okay, it's all basically the same route. Okay, all paths lead to God, but we all have our own individual, unique one. Okay. But they're not connected laterally to someone else and then up to God. No, you, like that's all I do. I'm like, I'm just the direction, the arrow thing. Like, I'm just a tender of a sycamore tree. I'm like, God's that way. Okay. I was singing a song in the shower. I'm just a tender of a sycamore tree. Oh gosh. Okay. If emotional content arises, you are concerned you might be falling back into old habits, do not be afraid. Find ways to express what you are feeling through writing, therapy, dance, music, and art, sound, and conscious movement. Yes. Explore your personal expression to allow for spiritual expansion. The Divine Feminine, very expressive, okay? Everything, okay, from clothes to the home to the flowers to the smells to the very expressive, okay? Loves all that beauty. Blossoming. This is within men and women, okay? Men love flowers and pretty colors and things that smell good too, so. Oh, nature, right? Or like after it rains, the smell of the wet earth, just the trees, the pine trees. Okay, anyway. Or when the sun's shining on a rose bush and it's just like wafting in the whole, you're like in a rose oven. It's just, oh my God, these are those moments of ecstasy that are just like beyond the 3D, but we're experiencing them in the 3D, so it's getting pretty magical. And it's just the simple things too. It's a return to the magic of the simplicity. All right, so this oracle brings an additional message from Spirit. Hold on! Exclamation point. Ascension can be a wild ride! Exclamation point. Anything is possible. The past is not an indicator. The future is not set. This is a moment to cultivate your deeper feelings of spiritual love and peace. Simply allow the genius of life to flow through you in whatever way it chooses. During ascension, your life can change quite dramatically. The Rainbow Bridge empowers us to rise from one reality into another. Even if your outer world doesn't change radically, internally you will feel as though you are living a different life. Amen. Hallelujah. I had to inject that. Eventually the physical world changes will follow. Eventually the physical world changes will follow. Enjoy crossing the rainbow bridge into new consciousness. You have everything you need. You are ready for this. It is meant to be. Oh, wow. Whew, I love that. Okay, and that was on page, just for the numerology, 63, 64, and 65. So that's 9 and 10. 10 reduces to a 1, the singularity. That's the masculine, okay? So let's read 15, grounding. I opened right up to Healing Master 33, again on page 101. I'm telling you, yeah, and it said in that card too about the healing. So, you know, it could be your niche, your niche could be healing, okay? Healing with your hand, energetic healing, working with the holy fire of Archangel Gabriel. So grounding. You long for the fire. Are you kidding me? No. Does it say fire? Oh no, free. Okay, so I was gonna say, don't even. Okay, and this is on page 56, 57. So that's 11 and 12. Okay. Twin flame number and divine masculine number. So you long for the free and open worlds of spirit and light, yet you also yearn to experience the healing power and divine joy of sacred sound and living color. Yes, cymatics is something I'm sure well, I'm not sure, but you might know about that. Cymatics, C-Y-M-A-T-I-C-S, cymatics. You can check that out. That's one of the things when I came into my awakening is all the cymatics, the sacred geometry, how everything's created through sound, but sound is light, is form. It's very interesting how it's just all different expressions of the same exact thing. So you are meant to bring joy, beauty, and comfort to this world, to share the spiritual light. To do so, you need grounding. Your dreams want you Your dreams want you just as much as you want them. Your dreams want you just as much as you want them. Grounding helps you bring your dreams to life in your world for the benefit of many. Yeah. That's what that's all about. Grounding spirit into form. Rainbow Bridge, that's what we're doing. Collecting all this spirit information and implementing, injecting it into the earth. When a reminder comes from higher guidance to ground yourself, it is a loving encouragement, never a judgment. Judgment card, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, it's all over. Grounding is a spiritual version of remembering to call your mother. And it's very important when we're doing things like if we pick a flower off a bush or something, like, mother, is it okay? Like asking Divine Mother, Source, God Creator, is it okay if I do this? Is it okay if I take this shell home in my pocket? Is it a, you know. So this is the conscious way that we're doing everything. Even spiritual stuff, we're consciously asking permission. May I sit on this rock and meditate? Mother, may I? Yes, you may. Us girls, we used to play that as a kid. Okay. So it's so funny, these games, but they're so metaphysical. Okay, so never a judgment. Grounding is a spiritual version of remembering to call your mother. It is a chance to check in with what is happening in your physical life and make sure you are giving appropriate time and energy to what really matters to your heart. Yeah, heart, earth. Very much heart. It's got to be all heart, baby. It is a chance to appreciate the beauty of the natural world and the love in your relationships. It is a chance to make sure your spiritual work is being applied in your life in ways that feel good for you. It is a chance to speak your prayers rather than only think them. You might even dance them or create a colorful flower offering for your altar or sing them from your heart. I was just saying the flowers and cutting flowers. I have a couple beautiful tulips. I was like, I don't know, should I leave them out there or bring them inside and bring some beautiful flowers into the house? I don't know. So ask Mother and check in. Ask the earth and see what she says. From your heart. Ask from your heart and you'll get an answer because, you know, then you won't be calling the wrong number. We are guided to ground ourselves when there has been an increase of light to the head. Yeah. Oh yeah, that yeah, I talked about that. Yeah. This can occur through meditation, prayer, or conscious connection with spirit. You might be on fire with ideas and inspiration, but struggling to express them all practically. You may even feel congested or tense in parts of your body where the energy needs some help to flow. Yeah, you might have some dams, some lactic acid. So just moving your body around, shaking, jiggling your body. This is a sign to move in a way that feels freeing, strengthening, and expressive, and to add healthy relaxation and exercise into your lifestyle to allow for healing to occur. Yeah, the more we're with the flow, so everything in the body, letting the mind flow, the emotions flow. Then it's just about being more open, okay, so we can engage more in this flow where all the magic is happening. Then the light can move through your entire body, bringing vitality and helping you translate your ideas into reality. Yeah, okay, so to do so, take care of your body. Be sure to get plenty of hydration and rest. So again, okay, make sure to rest, drink plenty of water. Even if you're not really thirsty, just drinking water just to help with the flow and the process, okay? And clearing the stuff out, so. Use salt baths to cleanse your energy. Yeah, I'm going to take a nice Dead Sea salt bath. It's coconut oil, essential oils, so. Eat foods that strengthen and nourish you. Ground yourself by releasing emotional content if you are either swinging from one extreme to another or retreating to your head to analyze rather than express. Yeah, and remember, if you get, when things come up to get triggered, it's just a test to like, okay, apply your coping skills and everything we've been working with you on when team presents the same thing again, okay? That's what that's all about. So to come at it from that higher perspective, okay, to annihilate it, you know, master it, we'll say that. Okay. Okay, where'd we go? Rather than express. Okay, you can ground emotional energy by writing in a journal or by creating art, poetry, music, or dance to express your feelings. You can also ground emotional energy through physical exercise or being in nature. Practice soothing and calming yourself so that you can return yourself to a contented, trusting, and peaceful state of being. Yes, this is very, you know, soothing ourselves, not self-medicating, escapism, getting triggered and reacting. That's kind of a form of it too. So we don't have to, you know, listen to our higher guidance and be patient, calm down, let the information flow. So, yeah, being in nature to release, what was the thing that it said? Yeah, swinging from one extreme to another. Okay, so it's very important staying grounding in earth. What it does is it reconnects us with our heart, so it balances us out. So that's why grounding is so important. It's rebalancing. Oh yeah, the soothing and calming yourself. So it's really important to, you know, because we can be going through all this and we don't have any, and not only do we not have anyone around, and maybe we have kids to take care of, a house, pets, a job, whatever. So we really need to learn how to self-soothe in a very high vibrational way. Okay, not the stuff we used to do before, you know. I mean, sometimes, you know, you put on a movie or whatever and you gotta just fall asleep, whatever, watching a movie, or, you know, like I have my Tibet movie I watch. Yeah. It's the same one over and over and over. It's there's no cursing, there's no nothing. It's just beautiful, and so it's really calming. But you know, because sometimes the quiet, it's like it's too quiet. You need that white noise, right? But so just whatever you need to do to self-soothe, that's, you know, that's divine, that's healthy. Okay. So practice, okay, where'd we go now? This can be done by talking, okay, so soothing yourself, soothing and calming yourself so that you can return yourself to a peaceful state of being. Okay, this can be done by talking to yourself in a gentle, loving, encouraging voice, reassuring yourself that everything is working out according to a higher plan, and that you are very loved. Guided meditations and relaxations that help you feel connected, peaceful, and loved will also be helpful. Yeah, and you can just write your own mantras, meditations that rhyme or whatever. It could be a symbol and a word, a sound, whatever, just to make it really simple. So everywhere you go, you can just picture that symbol and a sound, like the Ankh and Om, but you can make it your own. Okay, make us. Symbol doesn't have to be anything that ever existed. Just you are a channel for the divine to put their energy into that symbol, to give you that symbol, to give you that sound, bring it from the white fire into the black fire, and then that's yours. That's your own sound, your own symbol, your own, that you could just tune into that physical thing to connect you to Great Spirit. Okay, that way it's really simple, and you know, you don't have to repeat a mantra over and over in your head and then crash your car or something. No, I'm just kidding. So choose what works for you. You'll know when you are, excuse me. Wait, hold on, where we go? Grounded meditation. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, choose what works for you. You'll know when you are grounded because you will feel very connected to your body, aware of your emotions, and clear, energized, and present. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing to just so much more aware. That a trigger, okay, that same response will come up. Okay, your heart rate increases. You feel, oh, this is the jealousy. This is the what? But you process it. Okay, you do something that's constructive with it. Okay, that you're gonna come out even better from having been triggered from that whatever. Okay, you apply your spiritual wisdom so that you transmute it. Okay, and now you're evolved even more from having done that. So we're going to be presented with the same triggers, it's going to look like, really, this shit again? But it's like, oh, okay, yeah, mastering that. So interesting, 33, yeah, it's funny. I mean, no, yeah. So yeah, you and your twin might have those healing hands, very much an extension of the earth, okay? Anchoring spirit into form, and then now the earth, your body, it contains that magical healing essence from God, okay? And then you release it and express it. It's the 1-2-1. It's a masculine, feminine, because it's not duality. It goes, it's like in stripes, masculine, feminine. This is what God showed me. It's in layers. It's stripes, black and white stripes. It's like the zebra. I've seen it in dreams. He's given, so he, she, mother, father, God. So yeah, I feel really confident in that's what's happening here. So we're always coming out of the dark into the light. Okay, and then we go into the dark, come out of the dark into the light. So it's just stripes. Okay, constantly emerging. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. So that's what happens. The white fire gets brought into form, the black fire, and then the black fire expresses the spirit of the white fire. Now it's back into white fire again. I can see how it's black, white, black, white, black, white, masculine, feminine, masculine, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. You can do it all, draw it all different kinds of ways. So this is the diamond consciousness. Okay, so you'll be very aware, connected your body and clear, energized and present with a sense of well-being. If you are not feeling that way, this oracle says that you can. Yeah, allow yourself. Say, no. Stop saying I can't. Start saying, yes, I can. I do have time. I am able. Your energy and well-being can improve, and you can feel good about who you are and how you choose to live your life. Grounding will help you and help the universe to help you too. That's right, because by grounding, you're opening up more for more assistance. Then you can express that back into the white fire and help others with, and then they manifest that in their life, and the black fire, then that white fire. It's just, okay, it's just that constant. That's what the paying it forward is. Okay, so like, remote healing, because it was saying something about how you don't even have to be physically present. Okay, when you're a healer, you don't even have to be physically present. Just like when we connect in the astral with our twin, and okay, we do healing that way too. We do light work and healing in the astral, clearing out all the obstructions. Okay, all the things that come from fear that have been embedded and mucking up the astral highway. So we're clearing that out as light workers and grounding it into the earth. Okay, the earth force is assisting us with this. So we're the rainbow bridge, we're the conduit, we're the channel and the Vajra between the two polarities, bring spirit into form, heaven on earth. So we have to be as open and surrendered and trusting and as much in faith as possible, because that will keep us in our heart and allow us to keep doing our job as light workers, as rainbow bridge, earth angel. Okay, So what are we at? Okay, let me go. I'm gonna go grab a couple oracle decks. Hold on. Okay, these are good for shamanistics, and we got the gateway. So this is just good for some life path purpose. So let's see what we got here. Actually, let me move these cards over here so I can shuffle. Read those, so we'll put it over there. All right. Thank you for your generous donation. I will definitely make it well worth it. All right. Simplifying your life, simplifying your life and manifesting dreams. So that's what I'm saying. Simplifying and getting the clutter out of there. Okay, and as a light worker, you're helping others doing that, and in dream time. So yeah, that's how you manifest your dreams. Because all the clutter is like you're holding on to stuff that you're not even consciously aware that you're holding on to. Once you clear it all out, so your home, your body, that's happening in spirit before it happens on earth, okay? And then by doing that, now we have all this space for God to come into our life. Embarking on an adventure, I savor the wonders of the world. And that balloon is Gabayon, which is Gabriel. So that's interesting that this card comes up. So embarking on a new adventure. Okay, so whatever that means for you. We have savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. I love that. And manifesting dreams on top, okay? So embarking on this new adventure is going to be something very pleasurable, something you've been dreaming about, okay? It says, my dreams are coming true on manifesting dreams. So let's just see if there's a little code word that sticks out. I usually don't read the booklet for the smaller card. So I opened to embracing the future, which is probably the one right after. Yeah. So this is on page 21, which is 7 + 7 + 7. So the angels are guiding you. Okay. So questions to ask yourself: what is the best adventure for me to take at this time? What has kept me from seeking this in the past? What future adventures do I desire? So that's the last, okay, and that's on page 22. As you can see, there's the 22 again. So, new frontiers await you. You are entering a period of expansion and are also going beyond self-imposed limitations. Even if you feel hesitant, this is the time to try something new and do things in a different way. You might even visit far-off lands. Step out of your comfort zone and into some fun. Oh, maybe visiting some megalithic sites. There's ancient cool old places you can go just in your local area. So, the universe wants you to know there is a vast and wondrous vista just around the corner, but you'll never see it if you don't venture out. Adventure often entails risk, but without it, life can become lackluster and stagnant. Plan a trip, take some classes that push you out of your comfort zone. Oh, those are two different sentences. Plan a trip, take some classes that push you out of your comfort zone. Experiment with new styles. Do the same things. Do the same things that you've always done, but in new and different ways. Go beyond your boundaries and step out of character. And this is also what I'm saying when triggers come up. Don't do the same things you've always done. Okay, it might feel the same, the response physiologically, okay, but the reaction is different. What we do with it, how we integrate it, how we transform, transmute it. All right, so that's page 21, 22. Beautiful, beautiful. Embarking on a new adventure. Something that's going to be very pleasurable, and savor it. Fully embrace that bliss, that ecstasy, this magical feeling that we're feeling like we're in a dream, kind of, because all these things are converging, past life stuff's all clearing out. Once all this fear is released, it's like the table still looks the same, right? But all this fear is released, so I'm like, I can see the magic of the table instead of like, oh, I gotta dust it, or I gotta, I mean, I don't, but you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this higher perspective of just bliss, ecstasy, that comes from this heart-centered balance and clearing of all the wreckage from all the past lives. Okay, this is where we're open and surrendered and allowing ourselves to be a part of this flow instead of resisting it, because we are this flow. So once we are consciously aware of that, then we can really start anchoring it into the earth and manifesting our dreams. Okay, because that's twin flames are master manifestors, they're healers, they're way showers, light workers, earth angels, all the whatever you star see, whatever. Well, we all come from the stars, but unless you come from the earth, I mean. And then there's some that are both of the earth and of the stars. So that's this. I think, you know, the twin flames are really that rainbow bridge of heaven and earth. Okay, the Elohim and the humans, the angels and the humans, they're the hybrids. They're the rainbow bridge. It makes sense. Okay, so let's do. Speaking of healing, okay, let's do a shamanic healing card here. Yeah, I'm really getting healing because I opened right up to 33 healing master, was it? On page 101. It's like English 101. It's like spiritual healing wisdom 101. Sexual energy right on the bottom. So that's that divine, feminine, creative. And there's inner journey. Is that a 33 or 35? 35. Okay, yeah. Inner journey. So going deep within. What's that? Wants to turn around. Forgiveness. Yeah. Yeah, there's these higher virtues coming in. We're anchoring divine masculine and divine feminine really big time now. So we're doing integration ourselves, integrating into the earthen, crystalline grid. We're helping to influence others with our high vibe auric field because we're connected to this energy. So we're doing a lot of work and we're using our body. Okay, sacred space. So the space within you and all around you, everything is sacred. When I see sacred space, it's like Everywhere we go, we have our sacred space, and every space is sacred. So this is the as above, so below. Here's that golden teardrop. Okay, I want to pull another one just because that kind of drifted out, but so sacred space. What else can we get? One more from the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck, please. So, okay, so embarking on a new adventure. So that's what I'm saying, like going to sacred sites. Okay, it doesn't even have to be that far. You just like, you know, or maybe an hour's drive from where you live. So it doesn't need to have a big monolithic. Okay, it can just be a, you know, a special creek that you know that the Native Americans used to visit frequently when they inhabited that area, or okay, something just, it could be simple like that. Duality. I'm saying the stripes, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white. That's how it goes. Okay. That's why she's the two. Okay, he's the white light, the singularity in between. If it goes black, white, black, white, she's always the two black, the moraines on the side guiding the light. Okay, so there's duality. That's what it's all about, mastering this duality. So that's 26. That number keeps coming. Hello, sister, if you're... yeah. Sisters and brothers. I just say sister because put that out into the ether. That's a special number. So, and 21, again, 7 plus 7 plus 7, okay, that reduces to a 3. So we have that Christ consciousness, that golden spiral. Oh, okay. So when duality shot out, look, healing energy. Yeah, you got, I think, you know, the healing hands, okay. Past, present, future. So this past lifetime, everything collapsing into the now. Sorry about the glare. I'm trying to, there you go. So past, present, future. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is where we find our bliss, and we're embarking on this new adventure, and it seems magical. It's because everything's collapsing into right now. When we're in the heart, everything's right now. So it's almost like this ecstasy, this bliss of experiencing things on all these different levels, but all the levels have been merged into one. So it's like everything's this big, huge experience almost, if you can understand what I'm trying to say there. And then healing energy, 20, which reduces to 2. Past, present, future, that's a 4. Very much of the earth and the elements. Okay, and then past, present, future is Trinity. So we have a 2, 8, 3, 4. Okay, let's just see what we have in the little booklet. I opened right up to healing energy. Okay, so I'm saying I keep getting that healing vibe, sacred space. Find a spot in your home or office that you can access easily. Create a sacred spot just for you. This will be a place for you alone. If space is at a premium, then a shelf or corner will do. Yeah, just something you can focus your gaze on that creates like even just a little vignette so that you can anchor in those calming energies. Put here only those items that hold significant meaning to you and touch you on a deep personal level. And I was going to say, and also touch the items. Examples are photos of loved ones, rocks, feathers, shells. Place a candle even if it cannot be lit. This signifies the element of fire and represents the flame of Creator's love for you. Yeah, I have my like decorative candles and I don't light them, but just to have, yeah, the potential. So, okay, the fire of creation or purification. Perhaps, it's funny that I'm talking sacred space, but sacred, sacral, okay, Archangel Gabriel, fire, purification. Perhaps, okay, so the fire of creation or purification. Perhaps fire means something entirely different to you. Use this space to go to daily, even if it's just for a few moments, to ground and calm yourself. Working this into your daily routine will bring you to a place of greater understanding. And also, like when you go out to nature, you can just a couple of bay leaves, okay, and you bring that, you put it on your altar table, something where you're going to be, okay, and you just connect with the energy of that tree and that spot and by just having a little, a few little bay leaves or something, okay, or a couple acorns that fell on the ground from the oak tree, and you touch the oak tree, you connect with the energy, and you bring an acorn home, okay. So just simple little small little things like that, okay. These natural things hold a very high vibration, pure heart vibration, okay. So I'm getting like holy fire too, so maybe like Reiki, laying of hands, it's like healing touch, you and your twin, there's like, healing, some healing stuff going on there. So duality. We have page 82 and 83. What was the other one? 72 and 73. So 9 and 10. Again, completion, and then that singularity of the masculine with the one, new beginning. 26, duality is on page 82 and 83. That's 10 and 11. So black and white, good and evil, yes and no, up and down, and want, don't want. These are all examples of dualistic thinking. What if you banned these labels from your thoughts for a day? What would happen? Would the world end? Doubtful. Would some person get away with something? No. Would you attach less emotion to a bad situation or drama? Possibly. If that happened and there was less attachment to a situation, you could keep your vibrations higher, which would enable you to deal more successfully with any situation that comes your way. Given enough time, most bad situations work out in the end. It is your choice to be drama-free or spend a lot of time and energy wasted on a situation that will turn out okay in the end. What do you choose? Yeah, what do you choose? Sometimes it's like, just trust and allow in the process. It's going to work out in the end anyway. And then we saved all our energy in the meantime, and we actually use that energy and focus it in a very constructive, channeled it in a very constructive way. Okay, so this is the thing about being above duality, having that higher perspective. We can go down and play with duality without being influenced by the polarity pulling us, okay? Higher perspective, we're like, okay, we're in our heart, we're going to stay focused in our heart, we're going to go down and do our duality stuff. We got to go to the grocery store, we got to go to the doctor, we got to whatever people do, okay? In the 3D. But remember, it's stripes. It's okay, so we're constantly flowing through mother, father, mother, father, mother, father, mother, father, mother, father. So if we maintain that higher spiritual intellect, that perspective, then we're not so subject to the fluctuations, the ups and downs, the peaks and valleys of duality. So it's all about what do you choose. And a lot of times just we want the ego, okay, the ego wants to fix stuff, this, that, just surrender in the process, surrender to your own healing, surrender to the healing of others, surrender to the process, okay? Can't make a blossom bloom any faster than it, okay, so, or else you're really just going to wreck the flower. It's just going to die. So we got to make sure that we're being patient with ourselves, with the process, okay? The 3D has, okay, we got to be patient down here because spirit's just like bam, 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 right? But in the 3D, we're dealing with physical bodies that can break down if we integrate things too quickly before we're ready. So Let's pull a resonance. What are we at? Okay. This will be the oracle portion, and then I'll hit a pauser, and then we'll do a same amount of time. And we'll do the tarot part, okay? So all right, let's get these cards over here a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, we got a trampoliner. Yeah, we're almost done here too. So, all right. On the bottom, I already saw the I forget the name of the card, but it's the animal. Like connection to the denizens of the earth, and so this, the heart, okay, connecting to the animals, the trees, all the different elements. The earth is connected to all the air, the water, the everything, okay, and that's what we are. So when we connect to the earth, we connect to the great everything. Our star family, all of it. So that's on the bottom. Healing gift. I mean, hello. I know you guys have this healing gift, okay? Like literally healing hands, okay? This could be medicine, crystal knowledge, medicinal plant, healing plant knowledge, okay? With all the wisdom, okay? The rose, the uturi, the essence of the flower, okay, essential oils, and just, okay, how smells alone can heal you. So that healing gift is because of this connection to the great everything, spirit and the earth. So big time in, what do we got here now? Spiritual and physical balance. Bringing spirit into form. So it's very important that we maintain that spiritual physical balance. Okay, this card very much centered, balanced as well. And then what was at the top? Okay, this also, okay, 2 flames on the side. 2 flames, okay, twin flames, twin flames. This also is very centered, balanced. Okay, like 2, 1 on each side, okay? Because mother's got you in her wings. The lungs, the wings, mommy's got you. I'm not going to let anything happen to your breath. No one can take your spirit. So we have creation, so connect, so the creator and the creation, earth. So this rainbow bridge, sorry about the glare there. So this is kind of like coming out of this, see how the sky and everything, spirit, okay, now brought into form, the window, the house, okay. So I just got the shelter and protection of God here on earth. So the shelters are, it's been created, okay? Even without like the supplies to build a home, there are just caves and all kinds of, okay, trees, there's people, tree people. So, like, literally, they live up in the trees. Is it somewhere on the continent of Africa or South America? I can't remember, but so this big, huge connection to the earth, all of creation. Okay, so one of the things that the twin flames do, as by being that center, okay, they exude this essence of influence from the creator, from the divine creator, which helps to facilitate this in others. Okay, we're just assisting in the facilitation. We're not helping people heal. We're helping people to connect with source and do their own healing. So using the creation, okay, meaning your own body, your own physical body, your brain, your heart, your own, okay, and crystals, plants, essential oils, okay, color, shape, sound. So using creation to achieve more of this spiritual and physical balance. So really getting out into the earth, okay, this grounding, okay. Yeah, healing gift was on the top. Oh yeah, and the great everything on the bottom. So very much connected to everything. All these modalities of healing, crystals, the healing herbs, okay, so using creation to get into spiritual physical balance. Earthly creation from the divine. Let's just see what these say. I opened up right up to release on page 68 and 69. Or is that? Yeah, 68, 69. So 6, 9, those are giving, receiving, balance. So spiritual and physical balance, these are really short. Your body is the vessel through which your spirit works. It is now time to integrate this as you manifest your intentions and live. Through meditation and treating your body as sacred, along with eating well, you can become a clear channel for energy and connect with the divine that much more. So now is a good time to meditate or begin the practice of meditation. Treat your body as the sacred vessel it is. It's a good time to start eating healthy foods if you aren't already. Okay, so very much, okay, the body, the earth, really grounded into this. That's what it's all about. We're not doing mental masturbation where we're just talking about, oh, the rainbow bridge, blah, blah, blah. No, we're integrating this shit. We really got to fucking do it. Like, we can't just sit around and making cool videos and no, we actually got to get our feet in the damn dirt and shit. I'm not yelling at you. My higher self's coming through, talking to my lower 3D self, like, get on with it. Bang them drums, get them knuckles black and blue, right? Communicate with the birds, all this. Get crazy with it. Get creative and crazy. That's what crazy, all right? That's why they seem crazy, because they're so damn creative. Creation, oh, all right. Ooh, inner cry, fire walker. Look at that. Creation. So page 28 and 29, 10 and 11, again. Just as the world as we know it is seen through the window of our perspective, so too is our everyday experience painted by our way of seeing, being, and expressing. We create our everyday. That's right. Sometimes we delay our expansion. Hesitation takes its course as we grow. There may be no other way, perhaps, but while this action of expansion may be chaotic or overwhelming, it is indeed needed to grow. In order to grow. I I'm picky about the way things are worded. See, because I like the flow and things are getting kind of caught up. I'm like, that's not flowy enough. The focus of your energy is directed by this everyday way of being. It is important to keep this energy moving, growing, and shifting as we do. To block yourself, to not express yourself, is to sink into stagnation and depression. Trusting in your path and growth, dear one. Do not hold back your heart or true way of being. It is for your highest good. Instead, paint all the colors of life before your eyes with perfect strength and confidence. So it is time to begin that project that you've been thinking or hesitating about. There can be no other living your life but you. So be bold and do or say all that you must. Create your everyday experience. Manifest consciously, being aware of your way of interacting and reacting to all around you. Like that kept coming up. Okay, it's like the same emotion, physiological response can come up. Okay, but we're not reacting in the same way, or if at all. You just get into that zero neutral observer. Even when it comes to self, just observe your own feelings as like a remote viewer. Okay, so there's your oracle portion. I'll leave that there. I'll upload and I'll do the other half with the tarot at some point today. So both parts will be uploaded today. Okay. All right, Rainbow Bridger. Love, peace, and blessings.